Whew. Okay. Take device back. Never mind. It's always a bit messy at the start when you do anything the first time. So, what's that? Nice. So today's reflection. Just having a little positive and negative feedback. What about that? Nah. No, I won't wear that. Yeah, I'm just going to have a little reflection of today. What went well, what didn't go well. So it's the first day today. First day. And I think we smashed it. I think we've done a pretty good fulfilled day today to get rid of this. Trucker's belly. I just can't wait until a couple of days time where I can change the name of my YouTube channel. I accidentally put weak rather than willing. But anyway. Day one. So in the morning at 9 AM, I had a little circuit in the garden, and the objective of this really was just to give me a bit of a wake up call, wake up my body. Knees to chest, the idea of, let's just go into the exercises that I've chose. Knees to chest, that was suspended, so I had more weight on my hips. Really, it was actually on my hips. I feel my hips now actually. But yeah, so the reason why I was doing that is because your core is a big part of running, especially when you're running uphill. So the idea of me doing suspended knees to chest was exactly that reason, was literally to open up my hips. I'm a stiff individual, yeah, I'm not flexible at all, but there are exercises out there that I am going to currently do to open up my hips, my hip flexors mostly. Frog leg suspended, so it was literally putting the side of my core muscles in. It was all very core related, because I know how much balance that your core actually has a big part to play in keeping your upper body in line with your legs. Having good core strength is a big part of that. So that's why I really focus on the suspended exercises today. Chin-ups, I done chin-ups because I want to keep my upper body strength, from disappearing really, because when you become an ultra runner, your upper half, you just lose it. And I don't want that. I want my strength to be kept. So I've done a few chin-ups in there. And also, I don't know if you've ever had it, you get a stitch in your shoulder sometimes. And I do believe it's because you haven't worked that muscle enough, like prior to running long distances. Press ups is exactly the same. When you get that stitch in your shoulder, it's because you haven't worked those muscles and they fatigue. The blood's not used to going to them because you're just focused on running. It's good stretching as well. When you're in press ups, it's stretching. It's making your shoulders less stiff as well. I'm a very stiff individual. My flexibility does keep letting me down in the sense of like, getting fatigued in my muscles. But that's a reflection as well. That's a reflection point. I'm still in the beginning stages. I have to humble myself and love myself and give myself some grace that I'm still in very much the beginning. It's my first day, so I need to keep my peace of mind and my own grace, okay? Because if you're too hard on yourself, you just give up, don't you? Because it gets too much for you. Yeah, so that was 9 a.m. I started that. Dynamic stretching at 12 p.m. I think this is so important. So tomorrow I'm going to use the bands and just get the little muscles that we hardly use actually working for a change. So I've done straight legs and then I call hand walkout. So yeah, that's really good for your hamstrings. That's why I was doing it. That was 10 reps and 3 sets. Okay, and I was sweating after them. But it's not meant to be hard. So that wasn't actually meant to be hard. My body's just not. It's spent too much time in AC in the truck driving job, and I've been sat on my bum too long. So what do I expect? The body's gonna sweat a little bit more than how it used to. Groin side lunges. I've always had bad groin. Inside of my leg groins. So actually, that is very good. I'm definitely gonna. Do you know what? Dynamic stretching is a must. I do know that, and I think not many people do it in the running space. Gluteus slides back, so stretching the bum. So your bum is actually, if you've got a bad back, if you've got a bad lower back, it's actually because you've got weak glutes 9 times out of 10. Unless you've got like flat feet or something like that, But having strong gluteus maximus, your bum, having good strong bum muscles is actually like, it resolves lower back pain. And also, obviously, it's a big part. It's a big muscle. It's the biggest muscle, I think. Do I dare say in your body? So of course, use your bum muscles even when you're running. Practice your technique to get your bum involved more, because I can guarantee that's where the power is, and that's where you're not going to fatigue as much if you use the biggest muscle in your body. Okay, so that is it for 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. I was going to go for a run, but it was quite smoky outside. There's like an aftermath of smoke lingering in the air. Chiang Mai at the moment is waiting for a huge downpour of rain to clear it up. It's where the farmers, they burn the crops and the goodness goes back into the soil, but it just the whole city is just smoke at the moment. So I went to the gym and I went 30 minutes on a bike and 30 minutes walking, running on a treadmill, and that actually really helped, just splitting it up. It's good for your knees, it's better for your knees, but you're still getting your cardio in. I've done a bit of fartlek as well on the two bits of equipment. So I was focusing on my heart really, my cardio. So what I done on the bike was 5-minute sets, 3 minutes sitting down, 2 minutes standing up, and I carried that on 6 times, 6 sets, up until 30 minutes. And then on the treadmill, I ran for 5 minutes, and then I walked for 5 minutes, but with a bit of an angle as I'm walking up. And that's mostly because I know that I'm not going to be the best runner straight away. It took I've not done this kind of exercise in about 1.5 to 2 years. So I've dabbled in it, but I've not had this opportunity of being in Thailand for like three months. So I'm getting it done whilst I'm here, and it helps as well. Sitting around twiddling your thumbs, it's not healthy especially for a man. But yeah, that's about it. That was the reflection on today. I think I passed it. I think I passed today, and yeah, same again tomorrow, but I'll change it up a bit, and I'll have a reflection around this time as well. Alright, have a good one. See you later.